It's your boy, Mr. Relatable. Back at it again with another video, you feel me? You know, I'm finding real peace in making these videos, bro. I like doing this content stuff. It's my third video today. And every time I got a free little 10 minutes to spare, I kind of just take these joints on my drive and just go at it, you feel me? But today I want to talk about how your environment shapes everything in your life. You know what I'm saying? You can have all the goals in the world. You can have everything you ever wanted in life. But your environment will determine if you keep it or if it, sorry, my fault. This car is coming out the ass right now. These niggas don't know how to drive. But your environment will literally keep you from getting where you need to go, or it will sometimes make you go a whole different direction. Me personally, I'm a very strong-minded person. I'm a very strong willpower. And I have struggles with this. I got struggles with this all the time. And I'm just trying to be better. I'm trying to learn how to outgrow my environment in my environment. You feel me? So I'm a little distracted right now. There's a lot of fucking traffic going on right now. So if I pause during the video, it's because I'm trying to focus on the road. But back to the train of thought. Your environment literally structures your reality, you feel me? So for me, for example, I live in a small town called Coatesville. It's in Chester County, PA. If you know, you know. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this video and you're from Coatesville, you probably know who I am. If you don't, it's probably because I'm older than you or younger than you. But if you're in my age bracket, you probably know who I am. I'm the only person named Conrad Williams in the whole city. So, you know what I'm saying? It makes it even better. But sorry. Damn, I'm over here trying to fix shit while I'm trying to get to my 9 to 5, bro. I'm just trying to get there. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like taking cars. I just like getting places, you know? But, you know what I'm saying? As a kid, you know, my environment really pertained to me just doing what other people did. Not even consciously, though. Like, I always been different. I always like doing my own thing. I've always been, like, the type of person to not follow the crowd. I always never wanted to do what the crowd did. But, you know what I'm saying? Everybody finds their crowd. You know, there's multiple crowds in cities, and you find which one you like to vibe with the most. So I found mine, and you know, over time, you know, people in my area was just hustling, just, you know, moving that shit, as you would per se, that zaza. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say too much, but you know what I'm saying? And that's all I ever seen. And that's the only way I knew I could make money, bro. So I'm over here making money in that, going that way. And like, that just is another example of you're a product of your environment. You feel me? Like, my environment always was structured around street life. And that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? I might not even look like the type. I might not. But I promise you, like, I'm really one of them. I really am one of them. And I don't even like talking about it. Like, there's plenty of times, like, people be, like, so astounded when they say I was really doing this shit. It's like, yeah, bro, I really like that. Like, don't let my looks fool you, bro. I really was one of them. Like, real shit. Don't let my name fool you. Don't let my looks fool you. Don't let my vibe fool you. I'm always gonna give me some money. You feel me? But, like, you know, smoking weed, drinking alcohol, that's all I knew. You know what I'm saying? Getting into fights, everybody beefing. That was just the way of life, because that's what everybody else was doing. Even the older people. Older people was smoking, serving, all that kind of stuff. And, you know, it's like, it's easy to do what everybody else is doing because that's the norm. You feel what I'm saying? So, for me, once I cut all of those activities out of my life, you know, I started to realize I can't hang around these people because they're going to drag me back into a place where I don't want to go. And me not going to those places is better for me spiritually and mentally. You know what I'm saying? Physically, I want to be there, but mentally and spiritually, I can't, because I'm just not aligned with that lifestyle no more. And that's just what it is. I can't go back to it. Once I close those doors, I can't open them. And I close those doors. I can't go back to serving. I can't go back to smoking and drinking. I can't go back to that stuff. I can, but I would lose everything that I've been working on building. You know, I just was thinking to myself this morning when I woke up. I was reflecting on my life. Last year, I was drinking like a motherfucker. I was drinking all the time. I was being very lustful with women. I was still trying to go to the function. Last year was my turning point. That was like me. I was like 1 foot in and 1 foot out the game. You know what I'm saying? And I finally broke that shit this year. Like, I snapped. I just got out of that shit. And eventually, like, I started to realize this morning that everything I prayed for, I received. Everything I ever prayed for. I prayed to, because last year I was in a rocky relationship with my girlfriend, and I was like, fuck, like, I fucked up a lot. She fucked up, we both was fucked up. We was just doing shit, and it was just not a good year for us as far as being in a relationship with each other. It was very, very toxic, very unhealthy, and that's just what it was. And you know, I love this girl. She was there for me when I was booked. I was locked up and shit. We have a lot of history. Like, we both know that we genuine people, but we just hurt each other because of the lifestyle and the people and the environment. It was keeping us from having a healthy relationship. And I just wanted to say, like I said, all my prayers came true. I prayed that we could fix our relationship. Like I said, I genuinely care about this person. Like, we both made mistakes, but I'm willing to work on it if she's willing to work on it. But like, basically what I'm saying is, today, we're the healthiest we've ever been. Hold on. But like I was saying, sorry, someone had called me. Spam calls and shit. Like I was saying, everything I prayed for, I received. I prayed that God would give me the strength to stop drinking alcohol. I prayed that one day that me and my girl could work on things. And if the thing about my girl's situation, if I took it like this: if she's meant to be in my life, then things will work out the way it's supposed to be. But I was never, ever holding on to her. Like, never was I holding on to her. Like, I kind of took it on the chin. She's done. I'm done. We done. It's done. You feel me? And I was cool with that. I was like, fuck it. This gives me more time to focus on myself anyway. And, you know, I still genuinely wanted her in my life because that's just someone I genuinely care about. Like, we've been through a lot of shit together. We got a lot of history. Like, it's my best friend. That's like losing my best friend. We was best friends before we ever got into a relationship. And I prayed. I was like, I hope that one day that we can heal and be in each other's lives. And if not, then I guess that's what it's meant to be. And I left it at that. And I prayed on that. And guess what? Now we're in the healthiest version of our relationship that we've ever had. I prayed that I could find peace. I prayed for peace. I definitely was going through chaos when I was praying for peace, though. But I got my peace. I was praying for my health. I was praying for structure in my life. And I have structure in my life. I have my health is intact. Like, everything I pray for, I never prayed for it. I prayed for an abundance of money. I don't have that yet. But I prayed for more money, and God gave me a better job than what I had before. And I started that job this year in January. Turned a new leaf. And with that being said, like, that's just my point to show, like, self-reflection is key, but you also have to remove yourself from certain things in life, bro, because your environment will hold you back from everything that you got going on or everything that you have planned. people don't support you when you're changing because they only recognize you as the old version of yourself. And like, you know, your environment is a frequency. And if you continue to stay in this environment at low frequency, you will have a low frequency life, you know. And if you remove, even if you can't leave your environment, I'm about to give y'all some sauce, and I made this up myself, and I'm giving it out to y'all because I'm just naturally a giver. I just give. I got a big heart, and I want to share my heart with the world. If you can't leave your environment due to financial burdens or situations, whatever, or some type of tie you got with the environment that just doesn't allow you to leave at the moment, cut off everything negative. Everything that goes against what you got going on in your environment, cut it off. Learn to say no. Stop hanging around the crowd. Stay alone. Or if you have the ability to get around and move around, go into places where you can connect with people that are doing the same thing as you. If you can't leave your hometown, then, you know, if you can't leave your hometown, then you just have to do what you got with your hometown. You feel me? There is people in your hometown doing things that you want to do. You just don't know who they are. Y'all just haven't crossed paths yet. Go to your local gym. Go to your local library. Like, go to your local, whatever niche you're trying to, you know what I'm saying? You're trying to do. Go to a club that engages with your niche. You feel me? Sorry, I'm not used to making these videos because I'm like thinking a lot and I'm trying to articulate it, but my thoughts are freezing. I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying. Let me cook. All right. Whatever you're pursuing, whatever niche you're pursuing, go to events, clubs, coffee shops, anything like that. Go to your suburb area. Go to the suburbs. Get out the hood, bro. If you're in the hood, get out the hood. The hood is the hood for a reason, bro. It keeps you covered. It keeps you wrapped up. It keeps you incognito. You need to break out your shell, bro. You need to take that hoodie off. Get out the hood, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you will understand that life is what you make it. And I promise you, if you continue to go on the right path that God wants you to go on, you won't see the results right away, but you will see like little things that get better every day. Oh shit! Somebody just flipped their tractor trailer. Damn, that's fucked up. They're cooked. God damn. But long story short, you don't have to be a product of your environment. Yeah, they flipped the Jeep, bro. That's a Jeep, my nigga. God damn, how the fuck they do that? Like I said, you're a product of your environment. You mean your environment can make you or break you. So just stay to yourself. Stay in good faith with God. And keep good people around you. And like I said, remember, if you don't know how to get out your environment, and stay to yourself, bro. Remove everything away from your life. Bad people, bad drugs, substances, all of that shit. Parties, crowds, anything negative. Get it out your life. And you will start to gravitate towards people that want to do what you do. I currently live in the fucking hood. Right in the smack dead middle of the hood. But I got my own crib though. I got my own spot. It's cool though. But nobody know where I be at. I don't need a million people knowing where I live. I don't want to be a star in the hood, bro. I want to be a star to the world. And one day, I will be. I just got to stay consistent with myself and continue to strive for better. I got to continue making these calls for my real estate business. And I got to continue doing these self-development mindset things that's going to elevate me to be the highest version of myself. And I'm going to keep dropping these videos. But like I said, Mr. Relatable is out, aka Reezy Stacks. You know, I'll holla at you. You feel me?